Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Sunday, May 26th, MLB slate. Full slate of 15 games. One more time for us today, as we've had a weekend fun full of baseball. There's been some amazing comebacks, some disappointing results, and lots of bullpens blowing up, to put it mildly, right? So, on that one there. So, if you're new to the show, first of all, welcome. Secondly, we fade or follow four teams: Dodgers, Cubs, Royals, and Orioles. We play in those four games. I will give you bets on the additional 11 games today and give you some leans or stuff we'd be interested in on that game, but we do put our money in those four games. It is just simple as there are way too many baseball games and not enough me's, right? So to keep up with everything on there. So let's get started with the baseball slate. Like I said, as it's full, 8:35 out here in Phoenix, 11:35 Eastern time, first game of the day. We've got Blue Jays Tigers, UC versus Casey Mize. Blue Jays came out in game one, blew the doors off, scored 9 runs. Guess what happened the next two games? Blue Jays can't score. Absolutely shocker, right? The Blue Jays offense is a struggle fest at most times. It's absolutely just sick that they can't generate enough runs with that lineup, especially with Vlad and Bo Bichette, George Springer, who they paid all that money to. Absolutely disgusting in that one. Casey Mize has pitched okay. He pitches better at home, obviously. UC's pitched pretty well all season long. The Tigers can't hit left-handers on this one. Dog Day Sunday is normally the way it plays out. The Tigers we actually like at home here is they play well at home. Like I said, their home and road splits are definitely two opposite things on earth. So we lean slightly here to the Tigers. Also, under 7.5 is something we'd be looking at as well. And the Blue Jays about $1.20 favorite in this one. So get a little plus money with the Tigers and play the under. Next game up. Not on the board as of yet because we've got a pitcher, was there, isn't there. They can't make up their mind who they're going to play. But Dodgers, Reds, 12:10 Eastern Time, 9:10 out here in Phoenix. Yamamoto pitching for the Dodgers. We'll just start there. He's been, since the Seoul series, he's been good. Has he been absolutely dominant in a couple starts? But, he's given up a few runs here and there, as most starting pitchers do as the season goes on. So, but what do we like in this one here? It's Dodgers, and when in doubt, bet more Dodgers in this particular game here. It doesn't really matter who the Reds are going to throw up. It was supposed to be a left-hander. That's where we're at on the batter props as well. But if they do switch that up, we might make some changes there. So make sure you check out our Google Sheets at the end of every episode on YouTube. Also on our TikTok and YouTube channel pages as well. But let's give you the bets so far. Dodgers money line, minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over their team total. Dodgers minus a half a run, first 3 innings, minus a run and a half, front 5 and front 7. We're on 3 guys today if it's the left-hander. We're on BETS, Teoscar, and Andy Pages. On that one, BETS, homer, double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2 plus total bases, 3 plus total bases, 2 plus hits. Teoscar, homer, double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2 plus total bases, 3 plus total bases, 2 plus hits. It's Andy Pages, homer, double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2 plus total bases, 3 plus total bases, and 2 plus hits. One more time in that Dodgers-Reds game. The subject to change on the batter props, if the left-hander is supposed to start, that's what we'll go with. Dodgers money line minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over their team total. Dodgers minus a half a run, first 3 innings, minus a run and a half, front 5, front 7. Mookie Betts, homer, double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2 plus total bases, 3 plus total bases, 2 plus hits. Teoscar Hernandez, homer, double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2 plus total bases, 3 plus total bases, 2 plus hits. Andy Pages, homer, double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2 plus total bases, 3 plus total bases, and 2 plus hits. Next game up, we got multiple games starting at 1:35 Eastern, 10:35 out here in Phoenix. Braves, Pirates, Chris Sale pitching, Martin Perez here. Braves absolutely destroyed on Friday. We're recording this episode on Saturday as they're down again. to be really honest, the Braves offense has been lackluster, and the pitching on Friday was a disaster. Chris Sale has pitched really well. I mean, let's give Chris Sale some props for coming back. I didn't think Chris Sale was going to be viable again. I don't think the Red Sox did either. So let him go to the Braves. Braves are a $2 favorite on this one. I'll be really honest with you, though. I don't like the way the Braves offense has been looking. Under 8.5 total is where we'd be playing here on that one. Don't really like a side here. If we had to pick something with Chris Sale, maybe over, if it's 17.5 outs, playing over in that one. Don't necessarily like the side here for the Braves, as that offense has continued to struggle, except for the under runs in this one here. Next game up as well, 10:35 out here in Phoenix, 1:35 Eastern time. Nationals, Mariners. Nationals they play well at home, folks. If you haven't watched them, trust me, they do play well at home. But guess what day it is? National Patrick Corbin Day, right? The left-hander going to the mound for the Nationals with a 6.3 ERA. Somehow he has a win on the season. Wu, who's made a couple starts, has looked really, really good for the Mariners in this one. So, I don't know how you, on National Patrick Corbin Day, we don't go here with the Mariners. That offense does scare me quite a bit. To be really honest, they just cannot seem to score as many runs as they should. Julio Rodriguez, in fact, on Saturday hit his third home run of the season through 50-plus games. Really? 600 OPS. What the hell has went wrong with Julio Rodriguez? This guy was looking like he was going to be an MVP last season and the season before, and this season has been an absolute turd for Julio. Now, it is National Patrick Corbin Day, so maybe go back to ride Julio again as he hit the homer yesterday. Maybe he gets something going off here. We would look at a couple spots. Mariners over their team total, like 3.5, or maybe 4.5, depending on when that line gets posted on that one as well. And Brian Wu, we'd be looking for something for strikeouts, possibly there. Also be looking at maybe outs recorded or under 2.5 earned runs. But hate the side being National Patrick Corbin Day. If it was any other starter for the Nationals, I'd tell you to take the Nationals. But unfortunately can't do it with Patrick Corbin Day on there. Next game up as well, 10:35 out here in Phoenix, 1:35 Eastern time. Brewers, Red Sox. How pitching for the Red Sox. Brewers bats finally came alive after they got absolutely crushed in Miami. But they have come alive here in Boston. Currently Boston, $1.44 favorite in this one. The Brewers eke out runs in the most unique ways you'll ever see. We would take the Brewers here at plus 120 on Dog Day Sunday. Next game up, 10:40 out here in Phoenix, 1:40 Eastern time. Giants, Mets, Logan Webb, Sean Manaea, probably the best starters for both teams here. The Giants are just the absolute comeback kids in the last 5. Once again, come back and end up winning this game in extras. Again, fantastic job by the Giants with all these comeback victories. I don't know how you don't play the Giants, even though they are the favorite on Dog Day Sunday. How do you trust that Mets starting rotation, bullpen, or anybody on their lineup to hit? So we would lean to the Giants in this one. Next game up, 10:40 as well, out here in Phoenix, 1:40 Eastern time. Royals, Rays, game 3 of the set. This one for me is a little, how do I put this? A little difficult might be the way to look this up here. As we're recording this, Royals and Rays are in extra innings so far in this game, in the game on Saturday. As we're recording this episode on Saturday for all these early games. Waka has pitched better as of late, but still an ERA at 4.5. Bradley, right around a 4 ERA. He's pitched decently here. We're going to roll with the home dogs in this one. The Royals are on a heater, don't get me wrong, and they have been going into Saturday's game, won 7 in a row, as well as the Cleveland Guardians have in this one. But we're going to roll with the Braves here. They're about $1.15, $1.18, slight favorite in this one. So let's give you those bets in the Rays-Royals game here. Rays money line, plus 1.5, minus 1.5, minus 2.5 on the run line. Rays over their team total. Rays money line, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Yandy Diaz Homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Paredes, who's their best hitter in their lineup, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. One more time, Rays, Royals. We're going with the Rays. Money line, +1.5. -1.5, -2.5 on the run line. Rays over their team total. Rays money line, first 3, 5, and 7 innings. Yandy Diaz, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Paredes, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game, Rangers, Twins, 2:10 Eastern Time, 11:10 out here in Phoenix. Pablo Lopez pitching for the Twins. Twins, a comeback win against the Rays. They also beat them 3-2. They have stifled this Rangers offense. Corey Seager's even playing quite a bit better, and they still have figured out how to take care of them on this one. Lines are not posted yet, but with Pablo Lopez pitching, he has struggled a little bit. Even though I think he's a really good pitcher. Unfortunately, the ERA is way up there and a 4-4 record in this one. Slight lean towards the Rangers, but not much of one in this particular game there. Next game up, 2:10 as well out here in Phoenix. Out east, 11:10 out here in Phoenix. We've got Orioles, White Sox, game 4 of the set. Orioles with the monster comeback on Saturday. Win the game 5-3 after being down 3-0. They put up 5 runs in the 8th to get that home. Bradish versus Crochet. Crochet at home's been pretty damn good. We're going to be honest with you there. ERA's in the 3s, 5-4 record. I mean, between him and Fede, they've got 9 of their wins. Bradish, on the other hand, pitched all right. ERA in the mid-2s, no wins so far, as I think it's going to be his 3rd or 4th start coming back off of injury. We're going to roll with the Orioles one more time to sweep this series. They seem to have a little bit of magic touch here going against the White Sox. Of course, it helps when they got to get into this bullpen as early as possible, though. They need to look at pitches to keep this done. But Orioles money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Orioles over their team total. Orioles -0.5 run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Orioles, White Sox, no run first inning. And I'm going to let you guys know this right now. I'm playing this to hope that the damn Orioles score early in this game, even though I don't, as they tend to not score until the 3rd, 4th inning anymore, as they seem to take the first couple innings off and swing at ridiculous pitches on there. Also, we're on Gunnar Henderson, Jordan Westburg. Gunnar tied for the league lead in homers, and he's been fire for them this season. Jordan Westburg hitting around close to 300 for the Orioles as well, and the righties. So Gunnar, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits, and a walk. Walk cashes on Thursday and Saturday both at good plus money. Jordan Westburg, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. One more time. Orioles, White Sox, game 4 of the set. Orioles money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Orioles over their team total. Orioles -0.5 run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Orioles, White Sox, no run first. Gunnar Henderson, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Gunnar Henderson, walk, homer. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize about that. And the walk for Gunnar, sorry. Jordan Westburg, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Next game up, Phillies, Rockies. Ranger Suarez, Cole, Control. So, Ranger Suarez has been pitching like he's going to be the NL Cy Young winner. He's got 9 wins already, and we're not even to the end of May. This guy's, he keeps up this pace, he might be winning 27 games so far this season. Absolutely crazy start by Suarez. He's pitched phenomenal. You got Cole Quantrill, probably the best pitcher for the Rockies as well. And amazingly enough, Phillies struggled to score and lost game 1 of this set. What the hell happened there? They even in extras couldn't get a run across. Like the Phillies, laying 220 here. Like Ranger Suarez, maybe over strikeouts if it's a decent number on that one there. Ranger Suarez to get outs. Also, Rockies under their team total as well on that one. Should be around 3.5, 4.5 on that one there. So probably 3.5. Like the Rockies not to score a bunch in this one. Don't know if the Phillies are going to get the mojo going on the offensive side of the ball, but definitely like Ranger in that particular game there as well. Next game up, 105 out here in Phoenix, 4:05 Eastern Time. Guardians, Angels, Lively versus Detmers in this one. Guardians barely a favorite. I don't know why, because the Angels are the worst road or home team in the majors. I keep saying this over and over and over again. Just take the damn Guardians. Don't worry about it. Place the bet and move on with life. Next game up, 105 out here in Phoenix, 4:05 Eastern Time. Blanco and the Astros against the A's. A's get a big win on Saturday against Spaghetti Arrighetti, starting pitcher. Only had to score 3 runs to do it as well, as their pitching and defense came to play in that one. Astros are $1.60 favorite. Normally we don't like playing a ton of favorites on Sundays because of the dog day for some reason, but Blanco is the best pitcher for the Astros on that one. Expect him to have a good game. Keep that A's offense unbalanced. So we do like a slight lean to the Astros in that one. Next game up, we have the Marlins and the D-backs. 4:10 Eastern Time, 1:10 out here in Phoenix. Let's see. So we got what? Weathers for the Marlins. No starting pitcher announced for the D-backs. Marlins take game 1 3-0 against Zach Gallen. That was kind of a shocker there, to say the least. Weathers normally does not pitch that well, especially on the road, and look for right-handed sticks. So I don't know if I can lay $1.68 with one of the pitchers that the Diamondbacks are going to throw out there. But I do like Christian Walker. We do like Ketel Marte for some hitting props in this matchup here. And Diamondbacks probably over their team total is a good spot as well. All right, so we've got, 2 more games for the night here. So we've got, let's go Yankees, Padres, 4:10 Eastern, 1:10 out here in Phoenix. Clark Schmidt, Joe Musgrove. Joe Musgrove's ERA is 6, basically. This game here of this whole set was the biggest no-brainer. This whole 3-game set with the Yankees Padres. Thought pitching matchup leaned to the Padres in the first 2 games. Not here, folks. Clark Schmidt's pitched well, and he tends to strike out a lot of right-handed at-bats, which like Tatis and Machado, who are 2 big bats in that lineup. Probably with that sweeper, probably get out. Yankees about a $1.24 favorite in this one. Love them. Also, Yankees over the team total. Also look for Aaron Judge, Juan Soto to have monsters as well, so a lot of batting props available on those 2. Last game of the day, Sunday Night Baseball. Cardinals, Cubs. In this one here, we don't know the starting pitcher for the Cubs. Sonny Gray for the Cardinals in St. Louis. This one here is kind of let me put it this way. Sonny Gray, I think, is a fabulous pitcher, right? So let's get that out of the way early. I think Sonny Gray's fabulous. Cubs offense has struggled. They seem to always hit better pitching. Can somebody explain that one to me? I don't understand. This Cubs offense is so frustrating. You just want to choke them. I mean, that's how bad they are, right? They can't. For a team that does not have a lot of home run power, except for maybe Bellinger and Morel, they act like they've got nothing but home run hitters throughout the lineup. So, personally in this one, for me, it's pretty simple. And it's a little bit against the grain, but Sonny Gray struggled the last couple times out, and we don't know if it's going to be Javier Assad or Shota. We hope it's going to be Shota. Maybe they throw Shota back in there as he didn't pitch the rain out, and then Saturday's supposed to be Saturday's going to be Talion in that one. So maybe Shota comes back. That's going to adjust the odds greatly, but we'll roll with the Cubs here because they're plus money now, and if Shota's going to pitch instead of Assad in this one, they're going to drop to minus money in this one. So let's take the Cubs. Also, Swanson and Ian Happ have really good success against Sonny Gray lifetime as well. So we'll roll there. Cubs money line plus 1.5, minus 1.5, minus 2.5 on the run line. Cubs over their team total. Cubs plus a half a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Swanson, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Ian Happ, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. One more time, Cubs Cardinals, Sunday Night Baseball, Cubs money line, +1.5, -1.5, -2.5 on the run line. Cubs over their team total, Cubs plus a half a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Dansby Swanson, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Ian Happ, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. So we mentioned this before, but obviously we have a ton of bets, over 80 bets on 4 baseball games, and plus all the other leans. If you want to check out all those bets out, it's really simple to do. At the end of every YouTube episode that we have, in the comment section, you'll see a link, docs.google.com/spreadsheet, bunch of other stuff behind it. Click on that link, go to the Sport and Year 2024 Baseball. Click on that there, scroll down to May 26th. In this one, you'll be able to see all those bets that we just went through as well. Same thing, you'll find that same link on our YouTube and TikTok channel pages as well. So you can click that link there as well if that's a little bit easier for you. If you want to make life easy to find us, simple to do. All you have to do is hit that subscribe or follow button. We'll show up in your subscriptions and followers tab. This time of year, we're dropping basically 2 episodes a day, baseball, basketball. Once basketball ends, we'll basically be at 1 episode a day with baseball for you to kind of go through. And then football will kick in. We'll have football episodes as well. So make sure you do subscribe or follow to get all the updated bets. Also, you want to make life even easier to find us? That's easy to do as well. All you have to do is turn on those notifications for whatever social media platform you're watching us on. You'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know sports bets for free. It's dropped a new episode of bets, give you plenty of time to match those up with your bets, and give you that ton of confidence you need heading to the betting app or betting window. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you in the next episode.